Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about children in the Grand Theft Auto series and in GTA 5. We're going to be talking about some of the myths, some of the mysteries, and also some of the greatest Easter eggs and references to children's and maybe their existence in GTA 5, and like I mentioned, all past Grand Theft Autos. So the reason I want to talk about this is a few days ago, I was walking around in GTA 5 and I was at ULSA, which is a parody of UCLA in GTA 5. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder why there aren't any children's or even teens for that matter in this game. It was something I had wondered about pretty much from day one. And from other GTAs, I started thinking about if I had seen them in the game, and it kind of brought me to make this video. So like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be talking about some of the references, myths, rumors, and Easter eggs regarding children in the GTA series. If this is something you enjoy, be sure to leave a like rating on the video and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. With out of the way, let's get started. So we're going to be starting in GTA Vice City, and the only clue of children in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, besides school buses that you might see driving around, is a sign on the wall on Prawn Island that says "Caution, children at play." Now the sign is located on the wall of what looks to be a small garden or on the back of one of the buildings, and it's the yard located in front of the Interglobal Film Studio. So starting with Vice City, there weren't a whole lot of references to children other than that one sign. Now, GTA San Andreas has some kind of creepy references of children being in the game. If you drive near a certain pedestrian at high speed, you can actually hear one of the NPCs scream, "Mommy." Now, this might mean that Rockstar wanted to include children in GTA San Andreas or set up a civilian to react that way, possibly as an Easter egg. Now, also in ammunition stores, there is a sign about children, possibly warning them not to go inside or to not interact with the objects that they might see in the store. Moving on to GTA 4, which has one of the best Easter eggs of all time that I just discovered. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but there are various abandoned baby strollers sitting around trash piles and beaches in the city, hinting that there were not only children, but possibly young babies in the game as well. One of these strollers was even nicknamed the Haunted Stroller and is the subject of an extremely popular myth in Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, while children don't physically appear in-game, it was confirmed that in GTA 4 that they do exist. When watching TV, ads for Bullworth Academy from the game Bully, another game created by Rockstar, appears occasionally. It was confirmed that Bully takes place in the same universe as GTA, so it's pretty interesting to note that you see commercials for that school from the game Bully, which of course does feature young children. Now, moving on to the Easter egg I was talking about, and this is outstanding. I think it's one of the best Easter eggs I've ever seen in a video game, much less Grand Theft Auto. So there's this child pornography pageant site in the in-game version of GTA 5. If you go to the internet and one of the internet cafes and you load up the website littlelacysurprisepageant.com, I spelled it wrong the first time, but once you spell it right, you should notice that you get this website, and it doesn't have any pictures of any children or inappropriate or otherwise content, but rather the logo of the Liberty City Police Department and the text, "This site about child's beauty pageants has been shut down. Your IP address has been logged. We know who you are, and once you do that, visiting the site will earn you an instant 4-star wanted level." One of the coolest Easter eggs of all time. Obviously, the Liberty City PD are cracking down on child predators, so that's a pretty cool mention of children in the game, and I still think it's absolutely hilarious that visiting that certain website, we have 4 wanted stars in game. One of the funniest Easter eggs of all time. So let's move on to GTA 5. There was an early pre-release screenshot of GTA 5 that featured an elementary school. It was called Los Santos Elementary, and this led players to believe that children were going to be featured in the game. However, as we know, they don't appear in the final version of this game. Los Santos Elementary was actually replaced with ULSA's Training Center, which of course is a parody for UCLA, a school in southern Los Angeles. So it looks like at the final moment, this elementary school was scrapped, and it is only one of few references of children in-game, besides Michael DeSantis' kids, who I believe are like 18, Jimmy and Tracy. I think they're both over 18, so they would be adults, and Franklin Clinton can be seen as a boy in his aunt's house. So now let's talk about why there might not be children in the Grand Theft Auto series, and I've really got 2 theories for this. One of them is that Rockstar just doesn't want to put children in a typically violent video game. It is called Grand Theft Auto after all, It's got an M rating, and maybe they're trying to get good PR or press by not having children in the game. There's obviously lots of violence, stealing cars, shooting people, and I'm sure they didn't want children to be harmed in the process of whatever you might do in your Grand Theft Auto experience. Now, another reason might have to do with the ESRB. You'll commonly see them giving ratings to video games like E for everyone or T for teen or mature, and maybe the ESRB has something against putting children in games that might lead them to be harmed. Now, obviously, you can have children in video games. We've seen that in other open world games like Skyrim. However, in Skyrim, you can't actually harm the children. You're not allowed to shoot them, and they can't do any damage. So it's interesting. Whether it's Rockstar or the ESRB, it looks like something is presenting or preventing these companies from putting children in the game. So that's a pretty interesting theory I came up with. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below on what you think is the case, and what do you think of these crazy Easter eggs and references to children in the GTA series. Once again, if you did go on to enjoy this video, a like rating would be awesome. But most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red button below this video, and you can catch all my daily GTA 5 content. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.